this was going to happen. One person and then could not find the information about it. Anybody else?
Well, I don't think you guys have like a message board. I don't have access to it. But okay, it goes to
The first time from the TBD.
TulsaGameDesk.com. From there, you go to the Discord, word Discord.
I just heard that there was a game developer conference network thing going on today.
Yes.
But I can't find the time. I could not find it. No, I mean.
So it used to be more connected, like, was a different place, and it's all Kaiser done.
Yeah.
And we're part of a type of Homer, which is another Kaiser
Rising thing. Right.
So there used to be way more stuff that it fragmented.
Either tech outage?
Not really, like, people are like, oh, these people that used to warn everyone, they left and they're at a different company now, and they're, or this, that.
I also haven't graduated, lost access to like this
Right.
Slack stuff. So
A lot of stuff changing nowadays, huh?
yeah, stuff that I just used to get notification for.
So yeah, they always wanted us to use the Meetup, and then that's the main thing we used to use, which we still post on and stuff like that. But even more than that is the Discord. But I would get in the Discord, I would get on. Hey guys.
Hello.
You're back.
Yep. I know some.
You guys are students here, right? Somewhere else.
No, we're students at Tulsa.
That's what I thought. I was like,
He's a student here.
Right.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Name.
They,
Yep.
all right, so it is a live
What's your name, by the way?
it's
Christian David, and then not Madison. Oops.
Hannah.
Hannah, sorry. No.
You're Madison now.
so these are your strategies.
He's other Daniel. Other Daniel. So I know, right? We're gonna live stream and try and not. None of these tables have power from what I can tell, unless it's under there. You guys see what I mean? See this? They have little cords, but I don't see where the power goes to. Do you guys see like
So
that's
up here on the table, you got these.
boom, there it is. I was looking for like I'm used to like the stands and stuff. And I was like, I don't have any.
Yeah, that's a table or whiteboards as well.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like,
It is my favorite thing.
you just gotta make sure.
Yeah.
There it is. How's it going, Glenn, dude?
Yeah, it's going and some people draw it. It's not like
We
we're
need some
simple.
badge, lunch wall outfit, you guys have one students.
Yeah, game too. Okay, and then name might show up.
Third, then we did it last year.
You guys get a badge?
Okay.
Chandler, do you have a badge?
You have a badge.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, here, I'll get that back to me, that's exciting.
Okay. Oh, it's
You
gonna walk
lost
around.
how-
That's kind of good.
I've lost,
Security wise,
yeah.
I just didn't want you guys to get locked in.
I've lost my badge of shame.
Oh, well.
Thanks.
That's what they're called generally.
Projects earlier, I have a couple other prospects, just not made the team meeting.
Production, you already asked
I
what.
think they're pretty interesting. I've done a lot of mobile app development that I took mobile.
I want to be real fast, but be sure if you're gonna bring it up again, and then have a benefit.
Biggest one,
Please.
racing meeting, set of themes. Should some, dodge the cars. It speeds up over to traffic.
Yeah, you should live stream.
On the side of the screen, you want some.
Hey, Shannon,
Yes.
is this your background?
Yes, sorry.
No, you
That's
go
pretty
to-
responsible that way. So you have a bit of time to like try and get it.
Mr. Allen did give people stuff.
And I'm guessing you have it for. Are we getting pizza by the way?
No.
Dang it, at least you want to be a go-getter and order one.
I want to save money up for Japan. Actually,
The pizza is usually like we did that for the Halloween or holiday one. The technical took.
Mhm.
Oh, I died. Well, like we went to did that, but also if someone's launching their game, if we're going to celebrate a launch, then we'll give you free pizza and stuff. You're like, oh, it's a
Okay.
launch.
That's fair.
So they added the statistics scale, so you can see how
Who did it? Same. Did you?
I got shared.
It's just.
Do I see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
Are there any vending machines on this floor?
It's really a game, but like,
Yeah, we
it's made of gauntlet. It's about some.
My second time here, I don't know what it is.
Saying, but I'm a-
You know anything?
Making like a credit card.
I don't think there are.
Like, he's like this little farmer dino, so he has a hat on him. He is adorable. Like, and then,
Chandler doesn't sound like there's any vending
like,
machines.
great chicken that he's
No vending machines?
Yeah. You need, well, I got like a beef jerky
If he is
bar.
one, he's gonna send
Okay.
send back over
There are
for new game.
I got
this entry
you want chomps.
free snacks, but usually the snacks are
I'm making it for heavy design.
Yeah.
Well, originally it was just be make a like video game animation.
Alright. Since we're already doing the live stream, I got to do a spiel real fast at the beginning of each one, so I'm going to talk about that real fast.
Please actually, what is the software we're trying to teach you? You know it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a cutscene of it first, and then it'll come to gameplay. And then at the end, I'm gonna have like a QR code for people to scan so they can actually play it. And it'll be great if it was played like in the cafeteria. So then, I don't know. Yeah.
All right. All right, guys, I'm going to pause.
You're good.
All right. I'm going to do a quick thing since we're on the live stream. Thank you for joining us today. We are here thanks to Techlahoma, our volunteers, and our speakers. Techlahoma is a nonprofit volunteer-run organization that puts on 39 groups, 2 conferences, and sponsors grassroots tech community of Oklahoma. You can learn more at techlahoma.org. You can also find the code of conduct there. It's extremely important that you look at that. There's also a help wanted board if you're working on any projects. Donations are also welcome there. And we normally are at a different location, but this is Atlas School. So Atlas School is a completely new way of thinking about how you should do your higher education and tech funding and stuff like that. So if you want more information, you can go to the front office and find out from there. So thank you, Atlas School, also for letting us host this space.
Actually, I believe
The what?
is that I actually believe the people in the front office have got help for the day.
Right, that wouldn't surprise me. It's like past 5.
Yeah.
So anyways, we got a few minutes, so if you guys want to talk about anything else. And then I have a list of stuff I'll go over just to events going on and things like that. And what other projects going on and some other stuff, but that's not most important. So, and then I'll ask the important questions of like, anyone stuck on anything, or if anyone wants to show anything off, stuff like that. Does anyone have any gaming news that you guys are like, oh man, did you guys hear about this or that?
Did any of you see the state of play this
Yes.
past Wednesday?
I did. Did you like it or it existed?
Good. Switch 2. It was pretty mid, honestly.
I have this issue where it's like Sony has how many billions being spent on first party companies and how many games are they putting out? It's like,
Yeah.
I get that you don't need to do a game every month, but you could put out one a year. It feels like I can't.
I don't know.
Everything on there was like third party.
Yeah. I mean, like, if you bought a PS5 and we're like, I'm only going to play stuff that I can only play on my PS5, there's like 2 games. I think literally Stellar Blade was one of them. Now it's not.
Astrobot.
Oh,
Astrobot.
Astro, yeah.
You think Astrobot's going
business
to
model
No,
wise, that
it's
makes
not.
sense. On the other hand, when they do put stuff out, I'm specifically thinking of the recent guy, it's
fantastic story experience that I appreciate in college.
What is that again?
God of War.
The when they do put things out, I'm thinking specifically most recently the recent God of War games. Ragnarok, and then the DLC Valhalla. It's always a fantastic experience that I really appreciate the time in college.
Yeah. Like Sony really knows how to make a cinematic engaging experience, especially. The thing is right now, a lot of what's happening in the console space right now is a lot of their stuff is coming to PC, or it's coming to PC soon after release, or it's just on PC day one in the case of Microsoft, especially.
Yeah, but PC gamers like myself are eating quite well, I think.
Yeah. Sort of. Like in general, it's like there's a massive shift happening in the console space right now that's got me questioning whether we're going to be getting a 10th gen, honestly.
No, we probably will, because there will still be plenty of people that just want to buy a box that plays games,
Yeah.
so they can play their Call of Duty every year.
Yeah.
The ability to connect to the television and also the like controller feel is something that's really not going to go away.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, true. Just thing is, we're losing the exclusivity part of the console experience,
which honestly,
and I don't think it's going to survive into the next decade.
Okay, but if you look at actual sales number, if you spend like $2,000 on a PC, most people when they're buying games, they're never buying full price. Whereas a console, you will buy a full price console and then you will buy full price games.
Yeah.
So there's more money to be made in consoles if you're a game developer. And so in theory, you should be feeding those people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Most of the game development jobs I've seen have static salaries. For a game development company, for a corporation.
Yeah, but I'm
sure,
talking
more
first
money to be
party company. Like,
Right.
okay, but because you can go to the reverse. Okay, Nintendo, who's not on PC at all, they have a game coming out roughly every 90 days.
Yeah,
And they have multiple teams, yet they're doing it on the budget of PlayStation and maybe a 16th of what Xbox is doing.
I think it may have more to do with
That is
integration
just-
or just how their pipeline is structured.
Yeah, so it's not
Yeah.
hard to make exclusive things.
I
For
think
Europe,
how much of that is just a lot of their everything being based
It's
in
just-
Japan, where
Yeah.
labor laws are not as the objective of the worker.
Yeah,
at all.
and it's just not as financially lucrative to keep your stuff on one console as it is to spread out over all platforms.
True, but I'm saying do it in one generation. So like, say you come out with 5 new APs on this, then the next generation, then put those on PC and be like, hey, we want you to come in and stuff like that. Because like Last of Us came out on PS3, so when it was out on PS4 and they're like, oh, we're gonna do a PC, it's like, well, I don't care. I've had that generations ago. Like, I did this out. But if you buy God of War, it was like, okay, 6 months later, it was like, okay, now I spent how much on console when I could have just waited and got it on my PC and it would have looked better.
Spider-Man 2 came out a year ago.
Yeah.
So they have a working PS4 emulator now, or like good enough where you can play Bloodborne,
Yes, I have heard there's a Bloodborne,
even though it's very unstable, kind of looks like garbage, but
but we have Bloodborne on PC.
But again, if you flip it around, as a person who can't afford to drop $2,000 on content, just a box that has games, I like knowing that, oh, hey, that does look really cool. I will be able to get it 6 months or a year from now. I don't have to feel locked out of these experiences because I don't have the $2,000 to drop. It's fine.
I mean, PS5 isn't too great. It's-
Well,
500.
Yeah, PS5 right now is
How much
like
is the Pro?
500-ish.
And that's still a lot of money just for a
It's-
box that plays games.
Yeah.
I will be able to spend less money later.
Yeah, but also PC buyers do not spend nearly as much money as console players. Like if you want to make a bunch of money, you got to get a console.
Sure.
Can you explain that a bit more?
Okay, so say I release a game on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC.
Yeah.
The consoles are probably going to do at least 2.
I always thought it was kind of the other.
That you're gonna
It depends on the genre, doesn't it?
sort of, but
if you're on all three, you're gonna do even Call of Duty and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
if it's something like Call of Duty or Madden, then yeah.
But even on any game,
Other more niche games, like even indie.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the issue you run into is also no one's actually buying new games. If you look at what people are playing, it still is Fortnite, Minecraft, and
The same ones that people just dump money into over and over again.
yeah, for years.
Yeah, that's the problem with free-to-play games. That once you put out a good one, people are going to want to move with it. That's
Fortnite.
kind of why.
Fortnite Miku Skibbity toilets.
Right.
That's why Blizzard had to literally take Overwatch behind this shed and kill it, so that people go to Overwatch 2, and now they're going to Marvel Rivals.
Yeah. Speaking of Marvel Rivals, anyone else here having fun with that?
I haven't played it because I don't really like third-person ones. I prefer more first-person, but
Yeah.
I've never been team.
yeah, and then the whole aesthetic of I don't like the aesthetic. It just seems if I don't get into those kind of games right away, then I fall behind everyone else and there's no point. It's all just a lot of flashy things.
Yeah, well, you're the first person I've heard complain about the Marvel Rivals aesthetic.
I'm not really complaining about the aesthetic. I've seen very little of it. One, I probably couldn't run it because my gaming rig is now 10 years old at this point.
Fair. My gaming rig still uses a hard drive, and the load times are really bad.
I have a 960. What's your excuse? I have TF2. That's all I need to play. Just join a server and pump stuff.
Good. That's good. I like that.
Then just say long take skill and plow through half the other team.
Very specific.
Oh, I hate Unreal. Anyways.
That was one thing. Oh, what, you hate Unreal? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Well, it's a powerful engine. I like what
Yeah, that's
people,
what I was saying.
I like what people can do with it. I
Right.
like what people can do.
Are you saying that and you actually understand the meaning behind it? When you say like, oh, then
I just hate that. I just hate the optimization of it. Okay.
yeah,
Like,
it's-
a lot of
That's on the developers.
right.
You
but there's also the business part of it, where the goal is to get the game working and then worry about optimization later. And a lot of these companies, they just don't have time for that. That's why with Stalker, when that came out, everyone was complaining that it ran like garbage, and it probably still does to an extent.
Yeah, well, it's kind of part of the series identity.
Yeah.
Well, the first two, it's different because that was their own in-house Slav jank engine is what people call it.
Yeah.
It's still a mess, but it's a different mess than Unreal.
It's charming.
Yes, it's charming. That was 2007 with Shadow Chernobyl. Right. And by the time Call of Pripyat came out 3 years later, they kind of figured out most of it. And again, this one, well, first of all, when you're developing a game, you also don't really.
Why they don't war zone?
Yeah. Okay, they moved to Prague when that broke out. You don't really expect, a war to hamper your game development, or you don't expect a war to happen in the middle of developing your game.
Right.
That too. It was also Vaporware like 15 years, 14 years it took from when they announced Stalker 2 to when we finally got it. Because they announced it like after Call of Pripyat, and then it kind of fell through. And then there was another company that said they were going to do it, but then they got sued because they didn't have the rights to.
Oh, yeah.
And then they put out a banner saying it'll be up in 2021 or 2022, and then that happened. And then they all moved to Prague. Most of them did. And then they finally got it. It's a miracle that kind of came out of walls.
Yeah.
I don't know. As a Half-Life fan, I'm used to games never coming out.
Fair.
It's Half-Life 3 has reached a point where it's about
Elder Scrolls 6.
GTA 6.
Oh, okay.
What's going to come out first?
Okay.
I know,
Okay,
I know,
fine,
and
fine,
yet
fine.
I can't help but hope.
It has now been a longer period of time since the Elder Scrolls 6 announcement than the period of time between the release of Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls 6 announcement.
No, no.
They're still charging
No,
$40 for Skyrim.
It's actually worse than that. If you look at when they developed the first game, when it was released, all the way to the release of Skyrim, more time has passed in that.
too.
Like in us waiting from Skyrim to 6.
From
More
Arena,
time has literally from the first game all the way to Skyrim.
from Arena to Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion.
The amount of development time that it took of all of those combined was less time than between the announcement and today.
And it's just like, it's the same thing with GTA 6 kind of, because they want it to be super realistic and they're dumping all this money into making this really immersive open world thing. GTA 6, what we've seen, does look very realistic, but
Do we have
is it worth waiting 15 years for? Or 13 years now?
No, and it's even worse because at the thing they announced Borderlands 4 And they were like, that's coming out in September. And we were like, hey, that's a Take-Two game. Hey, I thought GTA 6 was going to come out.
Yeah.
Then
And hey, you're having your own direct for Borderlands? Okay.
You still play Borderlands?
yes.
How to delete all dialogue Borderlands 2.
How to degrease my computer.
How goes to video games?
No, I was trying to
Is it
have all the. No, I just have so much dust built up in here, and I haven't cleaned it out in forever.
Get a toothpick and see this.
Actually, I finally broke down about 6 these other things. So, all right. Oh wait, so Zadie, right? Is that her name?
Yeah, Zavi.
Zadie. Always. What was the other one that I thought was? Oh, okay. So Grand Theft Auto Vice City takes place in the 80s.
Okay.
So from the release from that game taking place all the way to the actual release has actually been a smaller span of time than GTA 5 to GTA 6. Like there's enough time that we could do a period piece based on this.
We're not gonna have Crockett and Tubbs in this one.
Right.
Because Miami Vice or Vice City had an actual, what's the name, in the air tonight. Phil Collins concert
Yeah.
in the game. Games don't do that anymore. That was cool.
Where was the Phil Collins concert?
It was somewhere in the game, but no, it's an actual just like full in-game sequence where he comes on stage and builds up to his drum solo.
I don't know.
This was in Vice City, and yeah, not Crockett and not Tubbs make an appearance, and they're voiced by them.
Hold on. Nice.
Don Johnson. What's his name? I can't remember his name. Philip Michael. Yes.
Mhm.
What games have we been playing recently anyway?
Well, I tell you, I lied. I got the Clicker event came out, or the Idle
I
games,
saw that.
and I got Kiwi Clicker.
Yeah. I've been playing a lot of the Pokemon mobile games, Pokemon Go. I got into the trading card game, a couple weeks ago, and you want to know what happened today during my bathroom breaks? I pulled a Darkrai EX, and then I did 3 Wonder Picks, where you pick a card from a selection of 5, and you don't know which one you're picking, and they're all face down. All 3 times I got exactly the card I wanted. That's a 1 in 125 odds.
Gambling mode.
I actually considered getting a lottery ticket right after, but
Go to Rigorous Spirit, put it all on red.
dang it.
Okay, apparently it was in Vice City stores.
Oh, the
The
DLC.
mobile, no, it was for PSP,
Oh, that's right.
but I never beat the PSP game.
For the PSP.
All right, friends, we're gonna get around here. So next month, we're supposed to start at Gradient again. Or, well, what used to be 36 Degrees North now is across the street is a store called Gradient. Then the month after that, Gradient is hosting some big event that day when we normally would, and then we were going nowhere. So we're just going to do it online that month. So that's kind of
That's April.
Yeah, April.
Okay.
Every month, the following Thursday, so we just met up this Thursday. Next Thursday, online is going to be the online meetup where anyone in Oklahoma can just get on the Discord, chat, and if you're stuck on something or if you're learning, if you're a Unity person, you can go to Unity. If you're a Game Maker person, this is the Game Maker person. We go do that.
Okay.
Are you Game Maker people?
Hey, someone inside. Someone outside needs to
Someone's stuck outside.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah. Thanks for showing
All
up.
at once.
Who's stuck outside?
Oops, accidental.
Yeah, they were at the pizza place, remember? And the ladies.
Hannah.
Sorry.
You wasn't.
Absolutely horrible.
Were you with it? You weren't there in December with that
And the ladies?
December? I
thought you were.
think I was
Okay.
there.
All right, thanks.
Michael, Adrian was there. And then Ardon. Taller down. He does other attacks though.
Okay.
I think it was January that was actually canceled.
No, it was online.
Oh, yeah, I think it was online and then I missed it because I forgot.
Oh, it's all good.
Okay.
How many people, I don't know if you get that, how many people download your Game Jam game, if any?
I don't know.
How did Global Game Jam go anyways?
Oh, we're about to go over it. Yeah, I got it on the computer.
It was fun.
Uh,
They made their game because you
Yeah.
put it together. Yeah.
did you bring Pop yours?
Oh yeah, I still have it here.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't come to Global Game Jam because I was invited down to Dallas for a TU Dallas alumni reunion where my fiance, she lives in Dallas, came to TU and graduated in creative writing, and she wanted me to be along as a plus one.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, it was a wonderful weekend. It's always a wonderful weekend down there in Dallas. Wonderful city.
How old are you?
24 going on 25.
Okay.
Welcome. Hello. Chess?
That's not just like outside. What's your name? Steve. Steve, have you been before?
I've never been.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think you've been here before. Okay, so the next thing on the list, we did mascot event. So we all, for December, we voted on what would be the mascot for Tulsa Game Devs, and we landed on the chibi version of the Tulsa Oiler. So we're gonna make a 2D version and a 3D version, and then anyone can use it in their stuff. But we're also gonna make it like a logo, so it's like, oh, game made in Tulsa. So if you want to do like a little at the beginning of your game, be like, hey, it was made here, sort of thing.
Yeah. So who are the artists behind that?
You can be one of them if you want to. There's
I'm not much of a guy.
Adrian,
I am getting a bit into 3D modeling.
you
I'll
should,
think about it.
you should jump on the group with them. Cabin Jam's on hold right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cabin Jam's on hold.
Yeah.
But they keep changing things.
Yeah. So for the Unreal people in the group, we have the Blueprints project, and that's we've put a bunch of different types of games. Like there's a Zelda game, a Sonic game. The most recent edition was a Silent Hill version. So if you're trying to learn how to use Unreal, we've built a project that has a bunch of different mini games in it that are the style of other games. So you can be like, oh, if I want to make this type of game, it's a project you can download, and that's in the Discord also. It's the Blueprints it's under the projects area.
Yeah.
The next big one is Gameathon. So this is going to be March 2nd. So if you guys may have made anything whatsoever, let me know today, and then you can come. If you have something on Steam or itch that you can download, that would be super beneficial, because if we can get information ahead of time, then we can download so many copies on the computers that we're going to have there. And that's going to be at Warguts Tulsa. And so,
Workouts?
yeah, Warguts. Do you know where Warguts is at?
I've never even heard of it.
It's an esports arena.
I have a couple projects I could show off, but they're both in VR.
You should bring your stuff.
I don't have VR stuff. I used the stuff from the school, their school projects. So I don't actually own a headset to play it on, but I have.
If you can make a video, like a trailer or something,
I could do that.
bring that. It's just to show off anything you have.
Can you work with a Quest 2?
One of them, yes, the other one is a mixed reality.
That's only the Quest 3.
David's still around. He knows a lot about demoing VR stuff.
You might have graduated with David. I don't know.
David
Green Cyber Ninja.
Corley.
I don't know his
I
last
don't know
name.
his last name. Just Dave. Like,
Green Cyber Ninja.
well, because we have Dave and then David. So I always
So, guy,
he's tall.
Dave Corley was the guy that graduated a while
3
before
ago?
I did,
Yeah,
but
like 3 years ago.
was, yeah, I don't know, about 3 years ago.
I don't know if
Maybe
he
a
graduated.
year and a half ago.
This-
But he was chill, and we knew each other a little bit before I came to school here, so.
He's the VR guy as far as I'm concerned. Like,
Yeah, I was just gonna say he might be willing to lend you his equipment.
Yeah. I also have a Quest 2. If you'd like to work with that, I can lend you.
Yeah, you said March 2nd?
Yeah.
So it's Sunday, March 2nd. Normally we try not to do stuff on Sundays, but it was
Where
the
you
only
gotta
day.
be, so I don't think.
Warguts. So it's across the water.
Across from the oil library.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to be flying out of Japan on Sunday or on my last day in Japan. So Why do all the game events have to happen when I can't go?
It's because there's always game events. That's why.
We're going on all the time.
Just all the time.
Yeah.
It's such a busy city with gaming. It's like gaming capital of the country.
Oh,
Still many jobs still. It's here.
So, but okay, so that's only if you have something that you want to leave there. And the idea is we leave it there, and anyone that goes toward that can then play those projects and stuff like that.
So do we have to be there the whole time to just like babysit people as they watch our game?
If you-
Ideally, not. Ideally, they should be playing on their own.
Okay.
yes.
I'm not gonna be ready then.
But if you're not ready like that, you can bring your own laptop or your own equipment and then show your stuff off and then be able to do like how you did at the other events and stuff like that.
Okay, what was it?
Yeah,
You said
'cause-
that everything had to be on itch or Steamworker by February 20th.
It has.
Yes. But that's because that's for the stuff that we want to download there. But if you have something like you guys would have your projects, right? The fish thing, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it fish?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Made it to phase 2 in San Diego.
Nice.
So it'll be
Do you have it with you?
Uh,
You guys have anything with you?
I did, thankfully. Yes.
You always have to have your stuff ready to present at any time.
No.
Yeah. And then Daniel, he brought his phone stuff, the racing game, and then some other stuff. And then I also downloaded his. Did you guys have anything you guys want to show off? It's okay if you don't.
You could also plug the website too if people want to just put their thing on the showcase on the
Oh, yeah.
website.
Go to Tulsa Game Devs, and then the Discord's in there, and then we can update the website right from there.
Yeah, we have a like a Tulsa Game Devs portfolio site for if you have something you're really proud of and you want it on the front page of our group website, we can do that pretty easily.
Yeah. Because I know, because we're definitely getting keys for Emmy and leaving Emmy there for people to find, right?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
Then, I don't know what else. What are you? Are you?
I'm going to be showing Moncon and
Mon-
Shapeshift Sean.
Yeah. I'm working on a horror game with some friends.
It looks really cool.
That we're gonna have that, and then the Game Jam game,
Hmm.
and I'll show you that.
Was that Broken Hammer you were doing, whatever that was, or was that something else?
No, that's
something
Dave's.
I am technically working on that with Dave,
Okay.
but Dave want to show it? I doubt it. Will I try and convince him? A bunch, yeah. I'm gonna talking about it.
Tempted to start a side project, but I don't.
Just focus on one thing. You did a Game Jam. You've already done a side project for the past 90 days.
I'm so sick of writing dialogue. Like, I was gonna ask you, how sick did you get at writing dialogue for Long Loud?
He doesn't. It actually comes. That's more natural to him than anything else.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, just-
I don't know. I mean, you got to rotate what you work on because you'll get sick of doing one thing too much.
Also, how much, in terms of story, like how many branching paths did you have?
Not very many. I mean, there were like little minor changes to
That's why, that's the other thing I'm dealing with. Lots of.
Are you doing like a shadow that hedgehog?
Hopefully it's better than that, and you're not gonna. Oh, well, no, because. Right, because how many variables do I have here? Like, you can just look here. These are all the variables I'm keeping track of for every single character. Screen. Oh, yeah, here. It's like these are all like.
Oh, gosh.
I have to keep track of.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's broken up by character and by day.
Dialogue.
What did they do? Did you talk to them on this day, on that day? What did you do? And then
What-
if that and this.
What's dialogic?
It's a dialogue plugin for Godot. So it's like you can make visual novel type things in Godot with portraits and timelines of characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's like a framework you can install into
Yeah,
any kind of game,
It's
not just
Godot.
visual, just or like any kind of genre game, not
Yeah.
just visual novels.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
want to do. It's
Okay.
really easy to use.
Have you played it yet?
Uh,
You're not gonna be at the event, so you might as well play now.
like, and it's a very small plugin. The guy, I think he's like, the guy makes it like Polish, but I joined the Discord and I had a bunch of questions. He was just right there working with me fixing them. So
Okay, nice. I don't mind playing. It's not ready.
no,
Okay.
Just go there and show it off.
if I pushed it.
So if anyone's working on anything, you guys are working on your stuff, do that. You know what I mean? You guys, let you push. You got anything? You're like, man, I know you got the VR thing, but is there anything else you'd like? Man, I should know. Okay. You should just come to the event and then just hang out. That's the other thing. You don't actually have to show anything off. I'm putting pressure on you guys to show stuff off, but it's more. It's because people, the faster you get stuff out there, the more you're like, oh, I need to fix this, or let me do this, or I actually want to continue this. You know.
It's like
We should mention the treasure hunt
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. So the reason we're doing the download games
Oh, yeah.
is we're gonna do a treasure hunt, where, what, you wanna do a treasure hunt?
Oh, no, not that. We were gonna ask.
Okay, give me 1 second. All right, so the treasure hunt, we're gonna get stamps for certain people that have committed their project and they're gonna go and show it off there. And if you go and play that game, you get a stamp on it. And then once you've filled up your entire little sheet, then you get a free game.
Ooh.
That I think I've made. I know at least me. I know Chaz will give away some. I don't.
Free
I'm
games
giving
make
away
it
stuff,
I
fun.
won't
yeah.
do any copies. Right?
I gave Ches a bunch of keys. I'm
Oh,
not sure
right.
what he's gonna use.
Okay, question time. What's up? Ask the whole group. You don't have to ask.
It's the March date.
It's noon to 8.
Yeah, noon to 8. And it's also on a Sunday, so it's not like you have school. You don't have school that day. It's Sunday.
It's till 8 p.m. Like, you gotta get this in the morning. You live in,
You have to be up at 6 in the morning.
yeah, we have people, we have state competitions as well, not just national competition.
Oh.
We have to be up at 6 a.m. to get the
Competitions for what?
What on that Sunday?
No, it's
On that Monday. That Monday.
You don't have to stay the whole time.
We don't.
No.
Okay.
No, but at least come and hang out.
Okay.
But I'm pleased. I'm begging a little bit. Show off your project and then have other people.
How many people are showing up confirmed so far?
I don't know because. Well, okay, so when we do the Gameathon, or not Gameathon, we do the Tulsa Game Fest in October.
Yeah.
We've gone to other conventions and stuff like that. I've had booths and shown stuff off and given out flyers for the whole year to be like, hey, come to this thing. So we got like 100 people to show up.
Yeah.
For that one, I just literally passed out the flyer and had it there to be like, hey, come to the next event. So I don't know who actually kept it or anything like that, or is it, it's on the Meetup thing.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, it's a meetup. How many people are saying they're gonna come on meetup? That's usually a good way to keep track.
13. Let me do a Facebook.
Check out some Facebook ads,
I was thinking about
some
that.
Reddit ads, put it on a Reddit.
Like for our homeowners.
Yeah.
All over the world.
Yeah. Want all the gamers to converge here on
Yeah.
Tulsa.
Across from the oil refinery
Yeah.
and the river filled with trash. Love how we went down to we went to the gathering place. They had like, the first day it opened after the big renovation, they had like a little like tidal pool you could swim in the river, and then the next day they closed it down because they realized the river's full of chemicals.
Yeah.
Like you're telling me the river, apart from right across from the power plant, the oil refinery is not safe to swim in? What?
Does anyone else have any questions about Gameathon? Are you feel good on that?
Did you say we aren't expected to stay the whole time, or we are?
You don't have to. I mean,
8 hours is a long time.
Yeah,
yeah,
I spend 8 hours a day at work already.
yeah. Well, because like, yeah, it wears you out, and then just getting food. It's like, okay, let's go get dinner. Let's go do this, and they're like, I'm a film person, so the Academy Awards that night, so I'll be like, okay, I gotta go watch this stuff, and then I'll watch and spend the whole time being like, oh, I can't believe I spent all this time wanting to watch this.
Really?
Yeah.
But then when it's done, I'm like, oh man, I don't. It's a weird thing for me.
This shit is so ass.
All right, so the next thing on my list is this is sort of a game. Does anyone want to guess the release date of GTA 6?
Like put money on it? Or
Not put money on it, but just on a live stream, say like this is the day.
Tomorrow.
Nope, it's not. Well, I mean, like you can put. Well, so they're owned by Take-Two, and then Take-Two just did a big announcement yesterday that Borderlands 4 was going to be coming out in September.
I wouldn't
So-
call Borderlands big, honestly.
Not
Yeah,
as
but
big
they're
as
not-
GTA 6.
But they're not going to cannibalize GTA 6. I mean, cannibalize Borderlands. They're going to get it out there, get its sales, and then move on to the.
Right. Borderlands is coming out September, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, yeah, but GTA 6 is probably going to be, for so many people, but spending money on it that even if you put it in like this May, then people probably won't want to put money out for Borderlands. So
Trailer for GTA 6.
Yes, but it's already had its 1-year anniversary.
thing is, I'm
Right.
thinking
Okay.
GTA 6 at the very earliest would be next year.
That's
I-
very generous.
Yeah. 2026, 2027.
I
Probably.
I mean,
say-
the game
I think it's going to be early December.
I mean, I mean, the game got leaked, didn't it? How finished was that?
I mean, I think it was playable, but I'm not sure how much it was to do. Well, no, I don't know how much it was to do. A lot of it's going to be like missions and objectives and getting all that in.
All of that stuff's been done forever.
Yeah, but I've never played a single GTA.
Like that's the first stuff to get done. Then they've been working on what's going to be GTA.
I played 20 minutes of San Andreas. I don't know.
Anyone else have any guesses? I think it's going to be like the first 2 weeks will be something different. I have to narrow it in.
Time for like Steam Winter Set.
No, it's not even coming out.
No, Rockstar doesn't release on PC day one. Okay, they don't do that.
No, they're doing
But
the
like-
console.
I don't celebrate Christmas, so that's what I think of for like all the
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah,
I take that back. I think it'll be.
Hello, Elliot.
I think
Waving
it'll
at
be the week after Thanksgiving, which is that December. Essentially, it'll be like that. They're going to line it up. Hey, buy your GTA, PS5, and Xbox bundle. That's my theory. It's my theory.
Xbox One?
No,
Did you
the-
say
whatever
Xbox
the
One?
No, whatever the series bundle.
Donkey
Yeah.
Kong Country for Xbox One.
didn't the one and the Series X come out at like the exact same time?
No,
That's Xbox One the one before.
Series X and Series S came out at the same time.
Series is the
Right,
current
okay.
generation.
The naming convention for that is
Stupid.
Yeah, Xbox.
I don't even know
Xbox.
the difference between the X and the S.
The X is the
I-
big
yeah, I
version,
don't-
the S is the trimmed down version.
Which is
It's
stupid
really,
because-
but it also the big one takes discs.
Yes, which is stupid that
It's
they
a
have
feature.
two versions, the less powerful one and more powerful one, because that forces developers to target the less powerful one for the sake of the players. They
be
can't
real,
leverage the more
Nintendo's
powerful
been doing
hardware.
that with their portable consoles forever. They've had a regular version of the light.
It's true.
Well, now they're just on the Switch.
Yeah, but they've always.
The Switch, there's 3 Switch variants, but they're all the same specs inside.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you have the regular Switch, the Lite, and then the OLED.
but it's like the same specs on the inside.
Yeah, it's the exact same hardware.
Well, I have
Yeah,
to
it's
buy-
just
I
different,
can-
it's just different
don't-
sizes, and the OLED has a better.
Well, yeah, but the same actual CPU, the GPU,
Oh,
RAM,
okay.
that's all the same.
Yeah, it plays the same game.
Yeah, so the actual game performance is the same between the
Right.
Switch.
But
The
again,
PS5 and the Xbox Series S do not have that same hardware parity between them.
it's just like Sega in the 90s all over it, because you got the Game Gear, and now you have the Nomad, now you have the Saturn. What do we do with that? Oh, you have the 32X and Sega CD too. What do I buy? What do they want me to buy? Clearly.
Sega does, but Nintendo don't.
Did you ever read okay, you saw the Sega documents that leaked about the Saturn, right? This was a couple of years ago, last year. Like a bunch of internal marketing emails about the Saturn and the 32X leaked out. Doing like floor plans for E3, marketing strategies for the Saturn. Internals, like, it's really cool to dig through.
What did you find any? What like it was just cool. Look at
Just-
it.
yeah, just like
Still rad.
emails between the
Yeah.
CEO and Japan. It's on archive.org. So cool.
I do know that.
Is it translated?
Oh yeah, it's all in English. It's from Sega of America. And they're basically flailing like we don't know what's going on. We don't have any games, and Sony's murdering us. They're driving an ice pick through our skull. We don't know what to do.
I was gonna say it was about. Okay, so apparently there was different. I don't know. I don't have any sources for this.
Dude, trust me.
Right. At the time of like the N64 and PlayStation, the way marketing was being done and stuff like that was very aggressive in the gaming industry.
Yeah, very aggressive. I know about that.
So
Just look at any gaming magazine during
Yes.
that time period.
they did
It's
study,
insane.
and it turned out that more boys own Super Nintendos than Genesis. But the difference is boys wouldn't admit that they owned it because they thought it was too much of a girl's console. And so
Because it looks more like a toy, because it was white and purple, while the Genesis was all black.
yeah, but all of the marketing was like, oh yeah, you're gonna do this and it's so cool. Nintendo don't.
Well, because there was always just the stigma where they painted Mario as like for babies, and then it sounded was cool. It'd be cool to see by a Genesis.
Right.
No.
Chili dog. But
Have you seen the TV pilot for Bubsy?
there was a TV.
They were gonna try to make a show out of Bubsy. They put on a pilot.
Oh my goodness.
It's terrible. Like you thought the Super Show was bad. No, Super Show looks like Citizen Kane compared to the.
I like the Super
No,
Show.
it's
What
fun.
are you
It's
talking
dumb.
about?
It's dumb fun.
What are you talking about, bro?
I'm saying the Super Show's good. I had the box set on DVD. I bought
I
it.
do too.
I bought it. Well, I bought it when I was 10 years old with my birthday money.
You're talking about Mario Super-
Yes.
Yeah. What was wrong with it?
No, I didn't. Nothing's wrong with it. It's just very cheap. Very
Oh,
much
yeah.
cashing out like Red Louis.
That's true. Yes.
I don't know if it was cheap
It's
so much
fun.
as they were like, I don't think they were expecting it to succeed. So they were-
Well, it didn't succeed. That's just
Yeah.
I mean, everyone today quotes it because it's funny to look back on. That's what everyone grew up on. But
Yeah.
no, it's fun, dumb, turn your brain off and enjoy it, kind of thing. That's a stone Luigi. You didn't do it.
All right, guys. So before we start playing everyone's games and stuff like that, is anyone stuck on anything? Are you in a program and you're like, oh, I'm doing this or that? Did I
No, it's a lot of,
pick a scab over there? Or like, oh god, now it's bleeding again.
a lot of tedious.
The attention's on you now.
Oh my god, no, stop.
Okay. What about you guys? Anything?
I graduated in December. I'm just job hunting at this point. Developing.
You should spend a ton of money and go to GDC. I know, right? But like that is probably at this point your best bet because it's really rough out there right now.
Do you have a portfolio?
Yeah,
I had to get a,
you need that. You need whatever. ChristianGames.com. Don't buy that because you will get confused with other things.
oh, yeah.
But whatever website you can buy out your thing, get that, and so
but it'd be really funny.
I look,
Super Noah's Ark.
I didn't get to pick my name. I don't want to be attached with the people that do get to pick my name.
it was more the get some sort of website or something that you can have your portfolio. Because GitHub's one thing, but people want to see what did you ship?
What have you finished?
What have you finished?
I gotta find the IT help desk or something first.
Yeah. RemoteGameDevJobs.com is a really good resource.
Heard of that?
You guys really, I get contractors off there.
Yeah.
And then Upwork is another really good opportunity for you.
Said remote game dev.
Not secure.
Jobs.com.
RemoteGameDevJobs.com.
Yeah, I would search it first.
It's not working. That get
Did it go away?
exist.
No.
Brendan, that site doesn't exist.
Okay, do a search for it then.
RemoteGameJobs.com. Okay.
Oh, they
They update the, did they update?
like, maybe. Yeah, but anyways, I've gone on there when I was like super stuck on stuff, and I'm like,
Europe.
I'm using Unreal, and I need this person who knows this, and it's a contract, and
Senior UI programmer for CI Games in Europe.
the other one is
Wait, no.
what did Gama Sutra get turned into? Do you remember that? Game Dev Daily.
Oh, that's cool.
Forgot all about that.
You know, Ready or Not, remember that game? They're hiring.
Ready?
That's like the realistic mill shooter.
I know, I'm just trying to remember the studio.
Avoid it.
I have at this
Void
point.
Runner.
Nobody mentioned this.
Environment artist.
Of job.
Game Developer Daily.
Game developer.
I would go to them, and then they used to be a different website, but they have a whole jobs section on there. I believe they do. Let me see.
This is interesting. Oh, QA tester. I jump against this wall. It hasn't. It's very strange.
GameJobs.co was one.
Sorry.
Where are you getting all these sites from? Is there a list?
Do you just keep a list in your head, or
No, I'm going down the resources thing I had. And then GameDevJobs.com. It's another one.
It's a remote game off. This looks more like it's more for long term, actual contract.
No, you can get contracts games. So that's just what they are.
Because I've used Upwork a few times. It's okay. It's very, very expensive. Obviously, you want something good.
College influencer for shameless product placement. What?
We'll check that out. Step outside.
That's real.
Okay.
Look.
To shameless product. Okay. Is anyone else stuck on anything? Oh shit.
Earthquake.
I know, right?
I have a dumb beginner's Godot question.
Yes.
I'm trying out a 2.5D platformer. So, it's 3D space, but you're confined to a path.
Yeah.
Is there like for keeping the player aligned with the Z-axis in one spot, is there a smart way to do that? Are you just supposed to encode, just say always keep the Z position here, or is there something built in that facilitates that?
I have not touched the 3D engine that much, but do you have any like proof of concept or something to try to work on?
Not with me.
Okay.
What I ran
was just set the Z-axis to the same thing in the business process.
That's what I'm doing right now. I was just asking myself if that's the smart way to do that, or is there like a checkbox somewhere that I'm not aware of, or something along those lines?
What's the gravity in your C? Because like, is it always like deviating
Default.
off it for some reason?
Well, it's not there's no gravity. It's a top down, like you're floating through space kind of game. No gravity.
Okay.
It's not a big deal. I'm not stuck on it per se. I was just looking at it, wondering if there's an easier way to do it than just constantly. Because what happens is sometimes the collision will like bump it off, the Z plane depending on the shape of the object you're colliding with.
I imagine, is there a node in Godot? Is there a node in Godot where you can lock position on a certain axis?
There's in the 2D node, there's called a what's it called?
Wait.
What is this?
Yeah, like on just the Z axis. You can keep
Oh,
moving around
no.
the other axis.
I don't know.
That's probably something you have to do in with a simple script then.
Yeah. Okay. Just wondering. No biggie. I was just
What is this called? Remote transform.
okay.
3D, I
I'll
think is what it's called.
I'll look into that.
So it's kind of like you can use whatever its coordinates are as an absolute position for it to do.
And hey, it's like a one-line thing you can do in like a player movement script anyway. So
Right. Yeah. But like if there's something
are you
that
guys leaving? Oh, okay. Cool. Okay.
You got anything you want to show off? Are you a programmer, or artist, or what?
Yeah, we have games, unlike the PS5.
What engine?
Primarily Unity.
Okay.
I'm interested in Godot. I mean, I'm interested in Unreal, but it feels
Daunting.
yeah.
I run the Unreal group, so like if you need any questions, just ask. The Godot, and Game Maker. Yeah.
hey, I just said I use Godot.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
Back to Godot.
I've noticed a few games. I've noticed
Apparently, so like when it first came out in 2016, like up through like version 3, it was considered like a joke about game devs.
I always thought it was cool.
Yeah. I don't.
I've just taken a long time to carve out time in my schedule to learn it.
But now with everything going on with Unity, people leaving it in droves because of their.
Yeah.
Didn't they just like slash like half their development?
Yeah. I think Voices of the Void runs in Unreal, does it? It's the signal simulator. You're in a forest.
Oh, yeah.
Listen for aliens.
Okay, that one's weird. I thought that was Unity. I thought it's Unity, but it's really weird. The guy's trying to make it like a source game.
Okay, signals. Yeah, okay.
I know what it is because he's
I
using a
think-
bunch of source textures and source sounds. It really throws me off.
Yeah, I think it's Unreal.
I know singles.
I know it's not. I know it's not Unity. I'm pretty sure it's Unreal.
Do you have a?
And the funny thing to me is that like it doesn't
I need to know.
it doesn't have the graphics
Just
that
look,
you'd
look
expect
up
of
what
an
engine
Unreal
it
game.
is. Yeah, look up what engine it is.
So I'm just wondering, is Unreal pretty good at doing games of lower graphical fidelity?
Yeah.
They all are.
Yeah.
Can I make a bad game in this engine?
I mean, Game Maker is the only one of like the main four that can't really do 3D.
Yeah.
If you're talking about low fidelity 3D,
Yeah.
Game Maker's pretty optimized for 2D.
It does not have any 3D.
Okay.
You
Game Maker specialized for 2D. So
You can do 3D, but it's like you're drawing one vertex at a time kind of stuff. So if you want to,
So basically, you'd have to write your own rendering engine,
Yeah.
like it's like you're at
Yeah.
software in '93.
yeah, you can do it. It's just you have to do it by hand. It's the engine doesn't help you.
Okay.
Yep. Voices of Void is Unreal 4.
I had a dumb idea because when I was at a flea market last year and I bought a copy of like Unreal Tournament 2004 Special Edition, and it has like a bonus disc, a DVD with a bunch of like 30 hours or so of commentary from the devs, like how to make your own Unreal mod in that version. I think it was Unreal 2. And so I'm wondering, like, how practical would it be to make a new game in an old engine today, or would it just be misery for any reason?
I don't know.
So I still have the game
I don't
engine
know.
I
Ask
use.
the GZ Doom modders.
Well, Doom is different.
Okay, but like,
Oh,
listen,
yeah.
have you seen games like Salaka or Ion Maiden, Ion Fury?
Yeah.
That stuff being made in like, well, not literally.
Didn't they use
old
the Duke
engine.
Nukem
But-
engine?
Yeah, Ion Fury uses the build engine.
Mhm.
I reckon a beefed up version of the build engine. And Sulaco is running on GZ Doom. That is a source port of the Doom engine.
Okay. Well, I feel like the whole Doom thing, that's different. Was Carmack, well, not so much Carmack about that. Unreal has a lot more features than InTech.
And God knows how many routes we can trace in modern game engines back to Quake.
I know so it all that. It all does. Most of it does all stem from InTech.
Yeah, the Quake engine.
InTech, then Quake, and Source.
Yeah.
No one uses Source. I've yet to see a single person build on Source.
Okay.
I was gonna say
Okay,
Titanfall.
listen. Titanfall and Apex Legends.
No,
use,
Apex is Unreal. They switched over.
What? They switched?
Yeah.
They used Source for a time though, right?
Yeah, for Titanfall and Titanfall 2.
But Apex
Apex,
used-
they started over and they were like, we're just gonna do it under.
They finally realized.
Oh my God. I swore. Okay. Am I schizo? I'm pretty sure Apex was released on Source for a time.
No,
Okay.
it was on 4 and they switched over to Unreal 5 eventually.
Am I going mad?
Not being wrong. Showing, gone. I don't know.
You can also look this stuff up and be like, Daniel, you're wrong, but I'm letting you. Okay. You're wrong.
That's ChatGPT.
Okay, but yeah, Titanfall used a fork of the Source engine.
That. Didn't Titanfall get DDoS to death?
Yes.
That's so cool.
Doesn't Titanfall 2 now have like a community-run multiplayer servers to try and keep that alive?
That'd be nice if they did. Why does no one do that anymore? Well, I know why.
Do they?
Well,
I'm asking, do they?
Well,
You
no,
guys
a lot
know.
of big games, they don't do community servers anymore. They
Dang
don't give you the binaries. You have to host it all of their servers. Then when the game dies, that dies.
You want to be on this side so you don't have to be on the TV? Or you
Yeah.
trying to avoid the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big.
Yeah, server binaries not get released. This kind of thing. It sucks. StopKillingGames.com.
I have so much dust built up in this thing.
Yeah, you got to take like a
What
pen or
iPhone is
a
it?
toothpick or something.
Well, how old is it?
I had the same problem a couple weeks ago. I just took like a sewing pin and just dug it all out.
I was sitting here, I was looking here, there has to be a. Okay. So, what's going on in Discord? Well, are people, is it actually?
We had like 3 people, or somebody joined, and then there were like 3 waves. Are you gonna show .com bubble?
I'm gonna try.
Great. Next one. I'll see y'all.
Okay, see ya.
Next Thursday is an online one, so go to tulsagameDevs.com and then you can join the Discord.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Good luck. Hopefully you find a job and all that, man. Who do you need to get home?
I said you're very well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you are our person. We leave at 8 though, so it's not late. We don't stay late.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, Glenn's already seen it. All right, guys, we made a video game in 48 hours at Global. Oh, wait, you got something out?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Go, you guys.
You go first.
You go first. Oh, you need help? Yeah, what you got? What engine are you in?
No, Godot.
Oh, we'll wait on Glenn.
We have Ray Godot, we're using Firebase, and we're having issues with that.
And we're also having issues with this little.
Chandler, you do good, all right?
Yeah, I don't do Firebase though.
Eh.
We,
Wait, are we playing?
no, I'm going to show you what happened. Gonna make me mad.
What's that?
Now we're supposed to wait.
Do I
Yeah.
think it'll fit in there and not damage anything?
It's not.
That's your phone.
I found out. See, oh, that was fast.
Is there?
So
Okay.
Are you like on super low battery or is this a crisis?
It's not a crap. I'm at 30 something,
Oh, you'll be fine.
but
This is our BPA project.
I don't want to forget about it. Plug it in, not charge, and then in the morning, like, where's my alarm?
Is it completely, it won't, like, even if you like jam it in really hard, it won't?
Well,
no.
still trying to charge it?
Yeah.
Just get a Q-tip when you get home, or how dead is it?
but right now I'm
Get a Q-tip.
Do you want me to text you and remind you to?
No, I will remember. I got a thing. It was just more like I don't want to. We got. Oh, it's on the wall.
Are you sure you're?
Whatever that is. Good to I need your phone.
Okay.
I've been calling for the jobs, actually.
All right, Glenn is a Godot person also.
So basically, whenever.
I'm just gonna run to the rest. Are you doing .com bubble?
Oh wait, I'm waiting until they got something figured out.
Okay, I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Like, is that actually making an account line or is that for the local database thing?
That's not even like, right.
I've been trying to drink more water, so I've been like going to the
Yeah,
bathroom
but
like every 30
can
minutes.
you help?
I drink more
Like,
water, but I
figure-
also I switch off my snacks because they're all 0 calories.
Right now, I'm getting.
And so in the middle of the night.
Yeah, you just like go to your main level.
This is gonna be.
So whichever your main.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's
Right
where
now, it's kind of gonna be like.
I'm more worried about games. That's for this company called Google. That's where like such
Basically,
Steven. All right, so are you making a change, right?
What's your name, Steve?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, I think you should.
Well, he turned out their documentation sucks.
So show me what you're having problems with.
Okay, so whenever a player press either one of these, no matter what, they'll just press, oh, you have an account, okay, I'm just gonna log in.
Okay.
And then when they're like, oh, I don't have, I like, and then just create accounts.
Then.
It never just looks so nice to go to.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because everything else works fine unless you keep pressing.
Well, where's that?
This is about the point.
Right here. And
He's a really nice guy.
This is about the point.
Well, you don't need to do Q3 after that because you're changing. It's probably not gonna.
well, that does affect that actually because I show you.
Fine.
I can show you.
This is about the point where I would put in 100 print statements.
Oh,
So-
Steven, just see what happens.
Yeah.
I do that way with.
Me use the inbuilt debugger functions? No, I'm going to use the console and put a whole bunch of prints in.
So are these two separate scenes?
Yes, precisely. Because,
So you're instancing one on top of.
yeah, see, this is one scene, and then this is another scene right here.
Like create account and the actual login, those are two different scenes.
Right. And then, I mean, it does it here too, so that's not trying to figure out that. Oh, I mean, honestly, my wavelength got off. Texture better come back to the country. Well, probably also doesn't work. I'm not testing it because I won't blame them.
I made it, so we're doing BPA, our gaming, that's phase 1, so now phase 2. But our game, I was like, a bunch of BPA quizzes, and then moved on.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
We did that last game, so in the morning, whenever you go in there, just turn on the Xboxes in case there's weird updates.
Sure.
So it doesn't take like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I was gonna message you tonight, I was like, I'll see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can do that.
But that's the only thing I could think of was
Stop pressing.
be an issue. Sure everything's gonna look fine?
I pushed another build out after you left.
Okay.
Did
you find something?
I'm trying to remember.
Why are those?
I think it.
That's why, thank you.
There was something was tangled up.
Oh my
You know, it's pushing the build out through the marketplace.
Okay, that goes.
I think
I know. Listen, hear me out.
Yeah, I'll take the Xbox. Just test it out. See if there's a texture button node. So I think what we were running into last week was that it
Hello.
kept getting served in old build.
Yeah. It's going all right. We're helping
I mean,
her.
probably.
We're helping a lady here with her fishing game. Just
Are we still on for Saturday?
yeah.
What's order? You said order.
That's what I said.
It was coming over for dinner.
Yeah, I'm having Amanda go to Little J's to get a food.
Oh,
She's really free.
enjoying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move for everything.
Talk about gaming, gaming tips,
sorry,
gaming
you wanna grab
drinks, free treats, gaming.
Al Pacino.
You
So
wanna
Al
say
Pacino.
why that's Al Pacino?
It's just like hurry.
And then I have different Uno games that I haven't played yet,
Okay.
so those won't take too long.
Take that away.
I got
Baby,
Um,
man, that's it. Pat.
Bella was asking if you had any Jackbox games handy.
The digital one?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
together.
Why would we?
Oh, she likes playing Jackbox.
So you forgot to
Yeah,
get
it's like,
that.
what's the thing?
I thought she did the no screens past a certain. So
After 8 o'clock.
Oh,
So I don't know, just a suggestion if it's easy. If not, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, we're happy to play Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
No, I want to do Oregon Trail, and I got different Uno games that I haven't played yet. All wild. I always see in the store that I'm like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like you the ones. That'd be fun for me. Is it working? Yeah, after you change scene to file, you shouldn't need the cube
It's probably gonna be bad.
because that's already changing the
Yeah,
tree.
alright. So that was reassuring.
So
I
now
forgot
just
what
switch
these
that.
phones look like when they're out of their cases. Yeah.
No, this. Sorry. Yeah, Rich, I'm skipping on that. I think I'm gonna finish up the database to get rid of it.
Drawing an impromptu logo?
Yeah, I didn't realize these tables were whiteboards until a few minutes ago.
I just see it.
Yeah, the only reason that we have is, for some reason, you have this login and the register now. All the checkboxes do that are both on the same seat. Sorry,
Did you expand your seat?
Yep.
left side.
This one?
Yeah, this one.
Sorry, every time I'm blocking it. Not say it left. It's with my friend with cybersecurity. It's a little joke for me. Little joke for me. Just look at me and just say like, have fun to Floyd.
See.
Good.
Nice.
Good job.
Spreading the word, huh?
I know you're great at company.
Yeah, so I've been getting back into Kotlin. The guys very helpful people that would play code. Holy crap.
Okay, go ahead and add to the keys.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, up until.
Due date for this?
Yeah, they already passed. Now it's like, yeah, probably made it, so.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna try and get it at the next.
Exactly,
Right, right.
exactly. That's my ego. Teach me how to do this. Yeah, I'm using AI like for once in my life. It's great for boilerplate code. Okay. Yep, that might be. Also, we're going to get like on radio license. Very random. I like radios.
Okay, go ahead. Just have like a print error right there to see what it's doing.
16.
We're not after the key free. They got it before they get treated.
Access 16.
Just to make sure that that's actually running, not something else. You might have a going on some other.
Getting to think I should just take the test. and then just kind of learn as I go.
Like, can you run this in a window and not full screen?
I can't. I put the screen for the sake of speed to live. Oh,
Oh, we got our friend.
Let it be
wait.
upstairs.
Wait. Yeah, how do I do it?
You've got display window left side. Or no, just set your remote full screen. So that,
Oh. I said the radio.
I mean, if you want to optimize this game for the Atari,
To be on the air one day, you just hear his voice.
you got an alarm going on.
Yeah.
Draw.
oh, oops.
Oh my gosh, that was right in my local Tulsa radio show. There.
We may just have to do full screen, bro.
Yeah.
What's wrong with full screen? The UI doesn't seem to scale with the resolution.
What I think is happening is you've got some kind of.
You have it constrained to a
Because
canvas.
that's when you run.
You have it constrained to a canvas panel inside it so that it can be properly like scale. Does it have something on those lines?
I know.
What?
Like its base.
Ask her when she's free.
Oh my God.
Does it not have a built-in like canvas that scales? So it's like, okay, I think this is my base, and you put all the stuff on top like a layer. Okay.
I'm not that awesome, sorry.
No, I'm from out the dough.
Yeah, just rushing it.
So I'm just gonna exchange me. I think I'm gonna do this.
I didn't sign up for this.
Because sometimes they just prefer making it. If we honestly. Alright, so that loads what scene when that's pressed?
So it's supposed to load, was that the scene where you wanted to record?
So like,
You want this scene?
you say already have an
It's supposed to
account.
load this scene. Then when they're press the R button, it's supposed to do
Right,
this.
so this is. Are you sharing the same script?
Do you think I got that going, but the current build that's up there, the save systems on that should work.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think what was tripping us up last week was just that something with the publishing process, it was like it kept serving an old build.
Was it flushing or something?
That shouldn't affect it.
Yeah, or yeah, like when we tried to go download it from the Xbox store, it was not giving us the right one.
You should put something on the front, like a debug thing on the front.
I was thinking that if it doesn't work tomorrow, like when I turn it on and test it, if it doesn't work, I'll just change the little version number in the corner to say,
Right.
you know, this version has a working save system.
Yeah.
To see if it, if that's what if it is truly an old build or something. But yeah, I think we're really close.
Oh yeah.
I'm optimistic we can figure it out. If we can't get it, we'll just send a support ticket. Just say, hey, this is what we're seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would just take a day aside, but we just make it all one scene. So you just have one long scene that just different buttons for each one.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. You say, when's your due date or whatever?
Our next, Hannah. Hannah. Yeah, what's our nationals today? Well, if we make nationals. So that should we don't have the day right now. Nationals as in like. If we make nationals, yeah. Yeah, like going on the trip. Right. I believe that was like, I thought that was in March or May. That's SLC. Okay, so maybe it is May. Maybe May or April.
So can you just
April, I know that, that's my birthday. I'm not in school.
Because what I would do is just take a day out, move all, or just log in your credit account with one scene and
Okay.
just simplify everything.
does it have to create an account and everything? Why?
It's a requirement for their
Oh, okay.
database.
Speaking of databases, I just thought you said that.
You like SQLite? Ooh, you use that, do you remember that add-on?
No, we gave up. We tried and we just got.
Alright, so what kind of, Where's it connecting to, or where is this doing?
Okay. Well, I actually need to connect it.
What about BonCon stuff? So you like to do that?
Yeah, yeah. I worked on it a little bit before you came over last week.
You were like, I feel terrible about it.
No. I've gotten back into, stuff that was bothering me from the previous build and just tightening stuff up still.
And I played the new mobile game update where it like goes straight to the tutorial the first time.
Yeah,
Then you can skip it, which I thought was nice.
yeah. Technically, I could release that build or to resubmit it for approval. The problem that I'm running into now is that it's supposed to save a little config file that says, "Hey, they've already seen the tutorial once. Don't show it again."
Yeah.
Did I tell you this already?
No, but I noticed that I didn't work the second. Like it kept making me go
Right, because Game Maker is trying to save a little INI on Discord.
Discord.
Yeah, saving doesn't work on iOS for some reason, and it's at the
What's
point.
different ecosystem? I know.
I like even just like a basic file, right? Like I went through the Game Maker documentation. I didn't see anything about like, oh, you have to set this permission, or oh, you have to get this digital signing certificate. So I sent a ticket to Game Maker to explain. All I'm trying to do is just save a single variable to a file,
Right.
and it won't work. But they're pretty quick about writing back. But
I see.
Plan B would be release it as is to get it through the Apple approval process, and then just switch it back after they've given it a thumbs up, because I don't think they look at subsequent patches after they've approved the app. It's like Steam. They look at it once and like, yeah, you're good to go, and then you can patch it, and they don't have to look at it again.
That'd be my assumption.
Yeah, so that's my backup plan if this takes much longer. Any luck?
Oh, right. It'd be like, lock it up. Oh.
It's like the
right,
vibration
okay,
knocks it out.
Yeah, just take a day aside.
Do you have a sewing pin at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I used.
But yeah.
You can actually tell if that's the-
as well right here. So it's full from the account, it's like, hey, this is your information, this is where you flat.
How's your stuff going? Are you still working on the screenplay version of Blitz League?
That's going well.
I mean, the whole database.
Decently in, and then I have like an outline like figured out.
We're doing a feature film, like 120
Yeah.
pages.
Yeah, well, that's 3 years.
90. Well, I don't know how.
My rule is you get away with a 90-minute movie. You got to fight for every minute after 90 minutes.
Yeah.
It's got to be worth it.
Mhm. You know about the page a minute rule, then?
Yeah.
That actually, that's never let me down. Like all the different projects I've worked on over the years, it always bears out somehow.
It depends on like this one. I have major like descriptive stuff.
Anything else? You have no idea what to do?
And it's like, no, these events are happening. These are the actions.
Yeah. On average, it averages out.
It definitely does.
Yeah. We had to study the screenplay for Social Network in college. That's just like dialogue. It's a much longer script than it.
Like
than in
Diamonds on
terms of
Radio.
minutes. Oh yeah, it's a fantastic script.
Aaron Sorkin.
Aaron Sorkin, yeah, he's a genius.
And then there's another author, Aaron Ross.
We did get
Aaron Ross writes business. So I always see the two of them. I'm like, which one's? I was like, oh,
yeah, just Aaron Sorkin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the name of the director for the social one. David Fincher. Yeah, thank you.
No, but the other thing that happened was I was like, how is that going to work in games? Does that work the same way in the movie? And then I was like, well, let me just do a demo of it. And then by the time I was done figuring it out, I'm like, oh, I have like half the stuff working in Blitz League now. But it's like, and I was like, well,
I don't know if it's gonna.
I have like the list of stuff that would be really cool to have, and like what the actual game is. And I was like, oh, I'm actually not that far off from just doing the regular game. Because even the stuff I learned from Dropouts, I figured out all the stuff. Yeah, it's not like end of the world.
Would it be possible for you to do like a like a single player campaign is like a pitch, and then like
Well,
because you know how like
Well, it's like a multiplayer game, so the answer is yes. You just got to do bots.
right. Well, you know how Fortnite started as a single player campaign, and then the 100-man death match on the island was a spin-off.
Well, there's more to it than that. So,
Well, but I'm saying is like for in your case, what you could do is you could make a single player campaign, which it would be a more straightforward project to finish, and then use that as like your pitch.
well, the idea is it's like Team Fortress, one of those where everyone's in the same arena, like
Yeah.
playing or whatever.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I don't know if you could build a campaign around that.
kind of, but not. I mean, yes, I'm doing that, but it's not.
Let's see what let's see.
Yeah. What phone are you
You're
on?
on 4.3.
It doesn't show up as your name. Yeah, I was in the meeting.
It's basically first day.
Yeah, I'll read on the 8th. Let me write.
There's Amanda.
They did a weird update today, and ever since this update, that's what's been freaking out my phone. And I'm like running out of battery.
iOS update.
Yeah.
Because I did a presentation for the website thing. So I have the team slide and it's just a picture. Myself. Next slide it goes. And the people stacking as well. Are you saying it's because
Is it supposed to have any arguments? Hold on, let's go back to the docs and see what it's supposed to be. I think it doesn't look like it in fact is argument at best.
Yeah, I see.
So this is, but that's what came back later.
okay?
Looks like.
You're attempting to get stuff done. I'm attempting what I'm doing right now.
It's pretty interesting idea though.
Yeah.
You're not kidding. You have to rewrite the target. It's fine.
Okay.
Let you get to see if
It definitely looks like they're just cracking there.
Yeah, this does seem like something that'd be fit for Twitch. Like, okay, you know, like the whole robot carnival he did,
We don't have the same budget as German.
something like that. Well, yeah, even then, you can just use a basic Twitch API, see how fast chat is going. And what emotes they're doing, and that performance, it's really easy.
Two times. The
Yeah.
third time it's like kind of slow.
Parameter data tree is null. Does that sound like something you would know about?
Or what do you do? What are they?
She's trying to reload the current scene and the code.
Well, what command do you use?
Well, sorry.
What are you running for? What command is that? Is it just get tree.reload scene?
Right, yeah.
Get tree.reload current scene.
Yeah, that should work.
It breaks.
Yeah, well, I think I had the same problem with mine too.
Okay, I'm glad I'm okay.
Okay.
Well, no, I literally just had reload scene.
Okay.
But again, I haven't fixed it because I've been working on other stuff.
Honestly, that is fair. I haven't.
Get tree.reload current scene, yeah.
Mhm.
And you get, what error was that?
Mine was perimeter data reasonable.
I wonder if that's a good going bug.
So, what's the?
I feel like that might be a bug
If-
though.
We finish.
That data tree is
So
no.
celebrate.
Yeah.
Wrap all this up. We're done. You know. Yeah. we're done.
Yeah.
Unless,
Yeah.
yeah, you're fine.
Well,
Unless Nintendo is like, all right, good job, guys.
it's 3 millimeter.
That's the only thing.
Are you calling that in process or in physics process?
Yeah.
So you're not interested in helping with any on Android or Apple?
Is
Should
that,
we do
I guess that's
Apple?
coming from process.
If I can get
So you're
stuff
calling
figured
that
out,
out from your process trees, process, or is that being run on a
No,
signal?
it has its own.
Yeah,
okay,
because
Call that.
if I just do it on Android, that doesn't.
All right,
you're not-
try to call that from somewhere outside of process.
I have my Android phone to test it.
Peter saying that might be.
I literally bought a phone to test it on.
Oh, for real? I didn't know.
It
you
was
did
an
that.
app, but like it was like I was like, no, I should make apps.
Oh, okay.
Android, I thought was happening no matter what.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Get me on Android, yeah.
And so
That would be like an afternoon work.
Yeah, this should have been fixed like 2
Your
years.
process.
I figured we would do Xbox before we even went out to eat with him. And like, all right,
Before we even did what?
before we even could make it out to eat with Adrian and schedule it, we would have the Android built. For us, so.
Yeah, oh, yeah. No, we could even do like Android and Xbox simultaneously,
Okay.
probably if you wanted to.
I lied.
The only thing,
Only
here, I'll just show you.
damage. Oh.
When does that come?
To the bottom
Damage.
area.
It's called a.
Well, there's I gotta, fix
Well,
the
like enter.
ads. Yeah, I mean, that's not any good.
Because if it's coming at all from process or physical process. try
Because
to
we
make it-
want to do the ad that shows up if you make a level, right? Like if you die, it shows you an
Yeah.
ad. So I need to do that, and then I want to do like
Apply damage.
swiping
and then-
through the levels. There's no way to scroll this right now. So I want to do like some kind of like swiping up and down to get through the level list. Yeah, other than those two things, I mean, everything, it's like the core gameplay loop works. Have you tried this?
I call that the first inside of.
Try to just do a straight call, not a third.
Okay.
Just for fun.
I'm pretty sure their process is just automated, like a human being doesn't actually look at the apps that you submit, because it came back so fast, there's no way somebody looked at it.
Yeah, because then I call that the first here. This restart the scene, but I don't delete it.
Yeah, just do it right, just call it directly, not the third.
And it'll be a full page after you through it.
Yes, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with these.
Actually,
Oh, and a main menu button, because there's no way to get out
And see,
here.
yeah.
get treed up.
Like either it's like,
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
I don't know, swipe up from the bottom, or just like some tiny corner you can click on to get out.
Yeah.
So, just those three things, I
It
think.
looks really good on those.
It does, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty happy.
And
I mean, it runs
use it in, but it's not actually.
It's good on Xbox.
It's kind of like a.
Yeah, no performance issues.
Management slash shelf slash maybe.
Go figure.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think we should just do that in the social.
It sounds weird, but I'm making it work.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
iOS, I'm a little more on the fence. But
Man, you know, iOS though is like
That's a funny question.
after a year, like we haven't heard about it,
Trying to
like
get
it's some
some extra
updated.
days.
You gotta update things like it's just dead and.
yeah, right.
Right now,
They
it's just
yank it
all
off
the
the app store,
dialogue.
and it gets too long. You gotta
So-
keep
Lot of
watching it.
branching
You gotta
dialogue.
keep updating your
Oh, go
it's $99 a year license. You gotta.
So
Right now,
I'm
somebody
like,
said like, make it exist first, then it
It's
makes
such a
it.
money hole. It's just like.
I don't think it's worth it.
There we go.
I'm cool with Android. At any point, I have an
Yeah.
Android phone.
Hooray. Yeah, usually you shouldn't do call the third unless it's not working. Unless
I feel like we can maintain,
Oh, yeah.
whereas I don't like Apple. I don't.
Yay, that's one error.
Yeah, I'm working. After I get
Thank you.
this
there now.
Apple, the chess team, I'm kind of done.
Billion.
Are you gonna keep them around and do the? What about like Shape for Sean and like Emmy's Master?
Yeah, I can.
tickets.
Those are not.
Oh God, I cannot wait for more. They have to.
Yeah, so with the-
All right, let me.
I haven't seen it.
I still haven't seen it. I just.
Yeah,
heard that-
that's.
Yeah.
Kind of low hanging fruit.
Right.
So, yeah, Bon and Shapeshift Sean and Danny, I guess.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is I just gotta go on and repost it.
Are you gonna do all the repos, get all the sent out there, and then sell your Apple device?
I mean, if it's just like one and done, and we're never gonna go back and update my iPhone, then I guess I could.
You never know.
Yeah.
Here, like
So, I mean, the clock's ticking and it's getting more and more obvious, but the Virginia Beach was, in a couple of years. They'll be on like the M4.
My sister's out in
Yeah,
LA, right? My boss is I'm 5 years closer to my sister.
Oh, yeah.
I was so excited. Whether like I wanted a certain iMac for years. I never even got an iMac until like 2 generations after my favorite one. And then I was so in LA, it was the theme of the place is a time travel place. It's actually a learning center and stuff like that. But you go in there and there's different like pieces of technology and stuff, and they have all sorts of like learning tools and stuff. And it's to help kids learn stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. They used that exact model that I wanted for the game stuff.
on your Chelsea door stuff.
Door stuff. What?
It wasn't even in a case.
No, it was an iMac. They literally, but a big fat one that had like a big fat base with like a screen, and they just used it as a doorstop. And it was just the idea that like this amazing technology that I thought was so cool has been reduced to a doorstop. That's how.
Well, how many years later are we talking?
A decade.
Yeah, decade, yeah.
So I moved there.
But like they had fun signs in there that were like anyone born before like 400 AD is not allowed to buy matches or fire, you know, because everyone's a time travel.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And so, you know, you're not allowed to have it in this real time.
That's funny.
That was the first thing.
Different stuff like that. But it was like going in there and seeing the computer I wanted so much being used as a doorstop was like, oh, these things aren't that.
I worked at.
The tech you think is so great to buy. It's like, it's going to be a doorstop.
Yeah. Everything is moving so fast now. Yeah.
I should feel like things move slower now. Like RAM, I should have
Weird name.
6 terabytes of RAM, and then my hard drive should be 120 terabytes.
Yeah.
Like
I heard of it is or what's it?
it's easier to clock people with the Moore's law.
Yeah.
They're not keeping up with
Right.
Just.
and it's intentional.
Well, I think
I was only there for.
aren't they like getting down to like quantum barriers? Quantum
Yeah.
like this, like they can't think
So
small enough. Like you're running into.
I interviewed as a designer. They hired me.
So I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
So like I think instead of making the chips, you know, like, oh well, we'll just like for us.
So then I was like, this is not.
I don't want to be.
So okay, they had to go off to left that test is what it is.
Yeah.
You're gonna show off these gym game stuff. I was looking. People talk.
Yeah, if you want to, I don't know.
Kind of like a couple down the line.
Seem to be-
and then they have, like, their
Yeah,
sides for it.
jamming on some stuff.
All right, guys. Did anyone have any game jam games they want to show off or products? You showed off yours. What about you, Daniel? You want to show off anything?
Anyway,
Sure how to show off that mobile.
Yeah.
I mean, you just bring your phone out. Just bring out your phone. The racing game. Yeah, here, show Shane. I know Chandler wanted to see it.
Yeah.
And like,
I'm something about racing connoisseur.
maybe
you're a Shane.
we're,
You're gonna go to the road.
we
Okay.
should absolutely encourage everyone to set their password as their credit card number. So then, like, we can see fire. We can see their websites around. Well, we can't. You don't have it? Or, like, you hash it? Okay, you hash it.
Okay.
I mean, this one is like a genuine idea. Like, I didn't actually.
If you see that part, the information, once we get it.
Oh, that's okay, actually.
Oh, it's speeding up, I see.
Massive scale.
This looks like it's going to be stressful once it gets really fast.
Really cool when you get
Hash it down
to the point where it's going really fast and you're just on point. It works.
Oh,
Ah,
it's such great sex.
Play it.
Actually, I
It's really
played it.
simple.
What's that supposed to do? Oh my
I'm
gosh.
saying
Is
this
it alright?
kind of just a joke, but I tend to be. It's also fun for
It's
like
extremely simple.
10-second games.
Let's see.
Is
Apple or Android?
Android.
Ooh.
I find it by playing
That's a
two
shame.
things, like a bunch of guys saying I actually get better at the other speeds.
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
But I mean, like, faster.
So this is tic-tac.
So what should put it?
But I used to have
As you should.
No game engine at all.
Oh, good.
it's like 40.
I mean, technically,
Oh,
like
goodness.
the game source code itself.
It's a little janky when your cars are moving like one at a time. It's a little janky when your cars like moving one space at a time. Like, you know, but I love that you guys are already. Based on a little.
You can't.
Used to have this.
So if you get like a 2 sets of free and
I don't know what happened to it, but it's pretty similar to
I guess
I'll see one you like combos.
like also you'll just
Oh,
you'll just be doing this too. It looks really polished. Yeah, and a really good artist.
This.
So
It's 3 laps.
the whole board doesn't resync.
Oh, you all actually.
Cool. Sure.
For the Play Store. Almost ready for several months, but I just haven't touched it. So busy.
That's
the game's like for life.
Don't know.
I'm thinking,
I played it.
Oh. Yeah, we made this earlier than that.
for some reason, I haven't.
Okay, look. You can move the mouse. So it's kind of like a fan.
I haven't.
It just fans on something.
Second,
Yeah, so like you move the mouse like you're fanning underneath it.
I couldn't figure out. Something like.
Yeah, I think,
I basically restarted from scratch and didn't want to change the and still passed the whole 24 calls. One class created it on the same types of names, so I just added in and it's just good and run to. Wait, this is.
Yeah.
Man, get line is bad. Bad. The table doesn't look that old, so.
Yeah.
Like upwards motions, and it's better.
Like that.
Audio drivel.
Free sound?
Or free sound off.
Audio drop.
Audio drivel. Oh, you died.
You win.
Yeah, right to the back. Also, it turns out you get a new high score every time. Cool. Video.
It feels like. It feels very much like something.
3 days. Less than 3 days. Make sure you his. It's like the theme of the game jam. Saying just look at
I'm making a point to go there occasionally just to hang out someplace nice for myself.
I already need this.
Food could be better, but hey, finger cake.
you lose score. Man.
English.
What was it? One app with the corrupt.
He wants to do this.
Oh.
And it.
I need to turn my sounds down.
Can you beat gravity? You're really, really good, yes.
How'd you make the worst app possible? Well, I see the flashlight on like if you put a montage parody and then people watch this is not expensive, but then you watch the you hit the off button, it's good.
Yes.
Which, yeah. The off button instead of turning on the dot.
Hear about this. In class, it's crazy.
Sort of cool. I think if we hit that.
Yeah.
Just throw that out. That is hit the back of your head, breaks.
See the bad is chair slip down? Yeah, I've got a pretty good grip on it.
Was a real nice girlfriend.
Spanish. Show him why I do that.
Well, I wasn't lagging.
No.
Well, like, it's 3 days.
All right, guys. All right, so we had Global Game Jam. We made a game. Does anyone want to play it? Who wants to be the tester?
I like his game. His game's fun.
Huh? Oh.
I'm just here, I promise.
All right.
I can't play it.
Here, hang on. All right, the camera's facing that way. It'll just get everyone's reaction. Okay.
Understood.
All right, how good are you at
I mean, what about everyone over here?
typing? All right. So this is the .com/bubble.com.
Wait.
So hit it.
Oh, I'm lost.
You don't know what
Did you buy the domain?
bubble is?
Nope. WSD, I'm assuming.
No, the whole keyboard.
Oh, great. Can't go try it. That's pretty cool. Okay. Dairy.
Dairy.
It's a bit like Family Feud then. Yes. Exactly.
Cheese.
I mean, yeah.
Cream.
Cheese.
Oh my God, guys. Oh. Hannah.
What about cheese?
Yogurt.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, we give you a hint. Mix some of the words together. Just
What?
see like they're so like try like cow milk cream or something along those lines.
I'm not the best at typing. I don't know why I put you.
Can I speed run this?
What?
About just dairy.
All right.
Eat 'em.
Someone else, don't
Me.
don't stare at me. I don't like it. Don't give up on that. Let's see where this on.
Okay.
Oh, no fair.
Ass.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Uh,
yeah.
Cats.
Kitty.
Hurry your mom.
okay. Okay, 4.
Oh my god, Garfield.
Garfield?
Where is Elizabeth? Where could my?
If it doesn't accept it, it's because the
Okay.
domain's been bought by someone else already.
Oh, gee.
Where could my?
So there's certain words that you know you can't use.
Type faster. Type faster.
Okay.
See? The pressure is overwhelming.
If you want to give up, there's a secret ending, but we'll tell you that later. You might find it by accident.
Okay. No.
So this is really fun. This would have been looking on. This is my travel electronics.
Oh, it's not dumb. I dig it.
So I got extra cord with
Oh, I'm so sorry.
these guys.
Yeah, nice.
But I've been working away for those guys. So it's like, oh, I mean,
So proud of you.
USB to CBS.
Nice.
So every possible thing that can think of.
Yeah, yeah.
HDMI to USB to HDMI.
Per.
Put up in every back, but it's not this
Okay.
organized.
This is the newest one. that
Only
I
pause.
actually find useful. So-
Only pause.
What is that?
That's she.
Micro
Okay.
USB and USB-C.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, and then the other one
Was car charger.
car charger. Okay, oh, I started that. Then I found this bad boy that does. That's cool.
Okay.
You did it.
Okay.
I'll go next.
So that's this layer.
Go next. Oh, it's gone.
This is the best.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I like
That's
this.
this,
Yeah.
and then it spins
Okay.
out.
Is that the one we used at the game jam?
Holy
Yeah.
Spirit.
Really tried to-
Lid.
So you ready?
Okay.
You're ready for everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd you get?
Delicious cats.
Buddha cat.
Ah, I love that one.
Okay. Milk Buddha. Okay. Gee.
No.
It's still up.
Heaven for Okay.
Why not just heaven? Oh,
It
my
doesn't
God.
work.
Make me suicidal. Uh-huh.
Cut.
I always wanted to get one of those and paint it green for green screens. Yeah, right.
Okay.
That's good sound.
What?
Spirit one of them?
Mm-hmm. They already got
Okay.
I wonder if there's any Easter eggs that just give you. I don't know if the thing that just.
No, there are some Easter eggs, but don't.
Yeah, it's, well, we'll tell you after this one. It's it's easy to stumble across one of them by accident when it comes to the enlightened mirror. That's why. It's usually what happens.
Okay.
I didn't intend for that, but that's funny.
Yeah. But anyways, what we did was we found a hallway and we filmed actual video of an area that hallway, and then this is all fake on this side. And so we had everyone act out all of the stuff, and then we put it into the engine or edited it out in a video software, and then compressed it down a whole bunch, then overlaid it. So all it is basically.
Okay.
I think the whole project, even 500 meg.
What?
The whole project's like what, 500 meg?
Not even.
Not
maybe
even.
200.
Even with all the video?
Yeah.
But the video, we shot in 6K. Everything looks great and all of this. And so
Then we crushed it.
and then we just did everything we could to crush it down as crappy.
Well, you
as
should have done 4x3, but then how much space would you have left over for the game, I guess?
Right.
Like,
I think you're gonna make it. It's. Yeah, you're almost 100.
you have to do the game has to run at 30 frames, then you have to shoot at 30 frames also, right? Oh,
There we go.
The end scene.
you beat the game. No one's really beat the end yet.
Fired.
You won.
That's
So,
it.
yeah. I mean, it was made in like 48 hours. All right, so here's the team. So, which I feel like this looks like the best album.
I
album
recognize
cover
that
of like
hall.
1992.
My band.
Okay, so
We got to go through this again, though.
Oh, so no
yeah,
skip.
There's no skip.
Cool.
that was intentional though.
Was it? I wanted to put a skip in.
Oh no, I thought it was because Isabella.
I'm
was
gonna
doing
go.
it once. We're like, no, we'll leave that in.
Hey, do you have this up on Itch?
This is
Yeah.
a niche, yeah.
Nice.
Actually, because we did the video and all of that, we submitted everything to IMDb and got approval. So we actually all got IMDb credits as developers on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. There is one Easter egg, guys. Does anyone want to volunteer to type in the Easter egg? It's not
Yeah.
Easter egg.
Glenn probably knows.
All
I
right, guys.
volunteer. You.
I know the funny words.
Guys, there's one line here. Come over here. There's one last Easter egg.
You need to see the funny.
Okay. We need a naughty word. Does anyone have a naughty word that they want to type in?
I have many.
Do you have a naughty word you want to type in? You want? Okay.
We're doing it.
You can do it. Or just
Oh.
go and do it.
Cash
Well,
cow,
tell them which word you want.
Fuck. Shit. Ass. I'm.
I just want a looping gif of you.
No, it's become a thing. Like in the group, people will use that. Be like, none of that now. Anyways,
That's what I got ready.
Hold on. Is there another one? Is there another funny?
Oh,
No,
no, it's
well-
just the one. Like there's certain keywords that trigger the same ending.
Oh,
Yeah.
Come on.
oh, we had 48 hours.
Oh, that was 40 hours. That's actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah.
All right. Glenn has his. Do you want to show? Bring it over here and show.
Well, I should. Oh, I guess.
Okay. I mean,
He already played it. What am I doing? Or where am I putting it?
put it over there. Chandler hasn't played it. Neither has Daniel. Daniel, did you show off? Did you show off your game to everyone? I know you did the racing one, but did you have other ones you want to show off?
Yeah. No, I'm not sure. I saw.
Okay. Did you want to show anything else off? Here, go around here.
Hold on. Always.
Okay. Because I can
Where am I putting it?
unzip. Just go over here. Chandler's gonna try it out.
Video games.
All right.
Oh, what's this now? Mr. Boblinko's big beautiful pachinko bala.
My life is something in my bed.
All right, let's see.
Zip.
What? Okay.
Mickey Mouse.
All right. How awful is this powder cake going to be?
So cute, actually.
Purple guy.
No, Bumble Man.
Okay, hold on.
And you don't have to click either.
All right.
Use the mouse.
Just move the mouse like a fan.
Yeah, it also depends on directions. If you do it underneath, it'll push them up.
Keep me in the balloon.
This is some smiley from that shit.
I wanted to make it more violent, tongue in cheek, but don't hit the bad ones. Don't hit the bad ones. You're hitting the bad ones. Don't do that. You lose points if you hit the bad ones. Oh, wait, I just realized I never had credits to the game.
Good job, guys.
Oh no. Anyway.
Come on, bro. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that.
No, you're not.
Nah.
Go to hell.
Go to hell.
Yeah, more I deserve.
Good job, man.
Go for golf points.
Go for golf.
And
You gotta avoid the
right
fire.
What the? You win! Okay, who else wants to try it?
now. Also, there's a bug, so you get a new high score every time.
Who's that?
I have to new little score.
You just move the mouse up and down.
I don't want to beat your high score. I'm sorry, man. This is my goal.
Well, no, you'll beat it anyway. Either way, that's a
Oh.
bug. You win every time.
And my score is like 21 anyways.
Oh, okay. I see why your score was
Don't hit the bad ones. Don't hit the bad ones. You're not listening.
You're getting so cute.
Extremely loud, incorrect buzzer.
Just let you know you're screwed up. You're bad at the game. You win.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
You get a negative score.
Yes.
Yeah.
You also do this.
Wait, what happened?
You can fly up out of bounds and crush the. Yes.
That's great.
Wait, you left it in there?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
No, because he found out you could do that early on. I wanted to make that Easter egg.
Yeah.
And there was also like a little gap in the artwork, so like one side was taller than the other. So I wanted to see if anyone would notice that.
Let's go.
Oh,
Speaking of naughty words.
Oh, you have a game. Cool.
Oh, air right here for pushing foot.
It's not a game, it's a butt stack.
My friend has that on his lifting. That's it.
Bro, that makes such an annoying hour.
Are you European? Leave Europe in Europe.
To open it.
Okay.
From another side, or else autoplay, or at the end, I won't do it. It's not at the end. It's an actual website on the internet. You can actually go to it.
nice. All right. Goodbye, everyone. If anyone's watching, see you later.
I just